For a retrospective show. For a retrospective show. The horror retrospective show.
Hello, asking us to predict what we think would be the better film or what we think is going to be one of the biggest films for 2013. I really didn't see anything too much of interest. Granted, I follow the horror genre. This year seems to be actually pretty small, whereas last year was just an insane amount of horror films, but I'm just going to cheat and name the ones that I'm looking forward to instead, which obviously is going to be the Evil Dead remake. The trailer really didn't seem too appealing, just very cheesy effects. I was definitely expecting a lot more. It definitely had a lot of tense moments, but it just looked like it relied more on crappy CGI than anything else. So I'm really hoping it does well because that's the one that I'm mainly looking forward to. Other than that, the other film I'm also looking forward to is Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem. So I've been reading about that off and on here and there for maybe about the past 2 years. So definitely looking forward to see what he came up with this time. Every time he does a film, his skill as a director gets a lot better. So I really want to see what he does this turn. Also eager to see Wolverine. I know a lot of the films that have been coming out related to X-Men haven't been too great, or there have been just a lot of splits as far as good or bad opinions, but I really don't care. I always thought Wolverine was a cool character, and Hugh Jackman is just nice to look at, so either way it's a win. One of the ones that I am a bit nervous about is the Old Boy remake. I really like the original movie, and I'm kind of hesitant to see what they do with it, but my whole stance on remakes now is, at first I used to complain, obviously it's not going to do anything. They're going to make the movie regardless, so the least you can do is either just be quiet and not watch it, or watch it and complain since you paid for it, you earned partial rights. But I'm just really hoping that it is at least up to par with the original, and really hoping that they did not clean their backsides with the story. The one that I think is probably going to be one of the bigger ones for this year is going to be the new Sin City, A Dame to Die For. Everyone's been waiting for the latest installment for as long as I can remember, and it's finally going to be out, hopefully. So that's definitely the one that I would say is the top choice as far as film that's going to be one of the big hits for 2013. Granted, some of the films that may do well, but I don't consider hits since they're just re-releases in 3D, which are obviously Jurassic Park and Top Gun. I'm assuming that's supposed to be this year's Titanic. It seems a ridiculous concept, but as long as they don't decide to redo the Twilight Saga in 3D, I have no complaints, and let us hope that never happens. So that is pretty much what I'm assuming is going to be the big film, as well as what my horror choices are. So I will talk to you later.